Hey everybody, Rosematter here, and welcome to part 5 of my AI, the Somnium Files Let's Play. The last episode was crazy, just a whole lot happened. The big thing, of course, being that Iris and Ota are dead, taken out seemingly by the new Cyclops killer. And it's kind of what I predicted. I said, well, because I'm suspecting Iris so much of potentially having something to do with this, she's going to be the next to die, and I was right. And Ota, unfortunately, a wrong place, wrong time, it seems like. And then on top of that, the politician, I believe his name is So, he's also shown up dead. And we learned more about the original Cyclops killer, Falco, and that he was in a relationship with Hitomi, Iris's mother, and then we went into his Somnium, and then it turns out that Hitomi apparently died years ago, even though we've interacted with Hitomi in the present time. Oh, and then on top of that, it turns out that Boss is actually working with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza group, and it seems like Boss was the one who murdered So. We got her in 4K, we got her on video. So there's just a whole lot going on. I can't even begin to figure out what the heck is going on. So we're gonna hopefully get some answers in this episode. Probably not, but I'm excited to see where we're gonna go from here because it was just a whole lot that happened the last episode. So let's get back into this. I killed him. What in the world? The case remains unsolved. Well, yeah. All right, so we're at this flowchart, and yeah, we can't progress, so it's locked. To proceed, you must play through more of the story. So we're here. I've been checking this out, like, to reopen the investigation, but I've already done all this stuff. So my thinking is that we have to go back into, because you can kind of see that it branches off here, the Somnium. Going to the Somnium, maybe making different choices, we'll be able to find out new information. It does say leads open. So I'm guessing that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go into, this is Iris's Somnium. So we're going to go ahead. I could maybe go all the way back from the beginning, but I'm going to go with the most recent one because Iris was the one who died and we want to try and stop that. I don't know if we actually will be able to, but let's go into her psyche. Let's go into her Somnium and let's see if we can potentially find some more information. So my thing is, oh, this looks, is this different? It's the warehouse like before. Oh, this is new. Okay.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
I'm trying to think if this is new or not.
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris.
Okay, so that's the same. Okay, that's the same. My thing is, how are we able to go back and sink into someone who's dead?
Somnium scan. Activate.
A little confused about that. Are we time traveling right now? Are we going through another timeline? Or am I doing yet another game in which I go back in time? Now, my thing is I have to figure out what I did last time and do something different. And not just do the exact same thing that I did before.
A CRT TV.
Okay, oh boy, that's the thing, I don't remember what I did last time. I think I spun the dial last time, so let's hit it and see what happens.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
It works though. Tell me that you haven't hit your remote control or your TV or your computer and not have it work. At least 30% of the time it seems to work for me.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
Now the new stuff I can't say. I can't say hitting new stuff, but like old TVs like this, and yes, I am that old, that maybe not quite this old with the dials and stuff, but like I had the big CRT TVs growing up and you hit those things and it would work a lot of the time. Hey, there we go. I think that's new? Maybe? Shoot, it's been a while. Oh, okay, this is definitely new.
What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
And now the world is all different now. Gun. I did.
A revolver.
What did I do with this
real?
last time?
It appears that way.
Okay, let's remove it. Oh boy, I'm getting a lot of the death things here that are increasing the time. I can't remove it. Shoot, I'm gonna run out of time.
It is fixed with a vice and cannot move.
Can you loosen it?
Impossible.
Is there some kind of meaning to it?
Oh my gosh, I'm running out of so much time.
I see.
And then
many
boss is
objects
back.
in
Oh,
the
I'll
room.
never look at boss the same way again. Okay. Smell, invest. Alright, let's investigate the TV.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might croak.
Oh boy, Date.
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
A shelf.
Alright, let's investigate the bottle. Oh my god, less than 2 minutes already. I've already gone through over half my time. Oh shit, okay. This is definitely new.
What? The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Blew up a frog, okay. So there's, I should, it seems like I gotta focus on the TVs. Reference book? And yet I'm gonna look at the book.
To be a butterfly.
Let's rip it. Because that worked last time.
That
In the
would
last
be
Somnium.
difficult with it being this thick.
I don't mean the whole book. Oh, okay. She ripped it anyway. Oh, it did something to the TV over there. It seems like when those screens pop up, that's a good sign. Maybe.
The butterfly effect.
I suppose that is somewhat accurate,
The more you do, the less time you have.
but we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
Okay, so that didn't do it. Ah, run! Locker? The locker already has a
Retro
check mark
TV?
next to it, so... Alright, let's hit it again. Because it worked last time.
That child's voice is creepy.
And hearing that laugh in this situation?
It is unusual.
Damn it, that didn't do anything! No!
Just a locker.
Let's open it. Oh!
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
Oh, shit. Ah! Where'd the knife go? Where'd the knife go?
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Seppuku! No, she's not gonna murder herself. If I had more time, I would do that just to see what would happen. She'd probably argue against that.
It cannot be pushed in any further. A double door.
1 minute left.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it. An operating table.
Investigate.
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
Ah! Do I have to do something with the TV
A
again?
retro TV.
Let's turn the dial this time. This is just the point where I start scrambling and just waiting for something. No! Tear and stab it. Tear and stab it. Oh, I gotta take the... It literally says tear and stab it. I gotta take the knife out.
The knife that flew out
Can I throw it?
like this? What? I only threw it lightly.
Oh, okay. The bird. Wasn't that bird in that picture? That she drew of her mom and Falco? Okay, so it's changed
Oil
again.
drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
Are you? I'm not.
I do not yet understand
Yeah, I'm
it.
like Iba. Oh, that was way too close. Tore the butterfly and stabbed the bird. Okay, now that's what they mean by... Okay, so shoot and kill. So we're gonna use the gun and...
revolver.
Oh, no, I need to turn the TV to the... Shit. No, I should have looked at... I should have brought up the picture on the TV and then used the gun to shoot it. Oh, the...
I do
Okay.
not see any
Just try.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
It didn't work. Shit, I'm gonna run out of time
As I
here.
thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
I'm gonna have to do this over again. Oh, the TV doesn't even... Oh, this TV. This TV. Ah!
An old television built in the era before remote controls.
That's creepy.
I hear hard breathing.
From a child. But it's not normal.
Time's up.
Ah, no, it's not. It's not up until I say it's up. It's gonna be up either way. Okay, let's kick it. Why not?
I don't think I can make it.
If
fall
anything,
over.
I'm learning about the things that I shouldn't do.
Is it just heavy or is it built into the floor? What could be inside?
Unknown.
Alright. Yeah, I'm out of time here.
Date, we're out of time.
Damn! What the hell is this place?
Alright, I think I'm just gonna... Because I started off with so little time, and I was told a hint about trying the doors immediately, because then you get the timies. Because I started at a... what's the word I'm thinking of? Disadvantage, because I got those like skull things that increase my time by a lot. So we're gonna start from the beginning, and I'm just gonna like speed run it.
more you do, the less it works.
minutes, Date.
A naked torso. I would rather not.
I know, but please try.
Nothing happened.
Damn it. Damn it. Ah.
An oil drop.
Come on, Iba. Put your back into. You can't do anything, girl.
I cannot take it off.
Maybe we don't have to open it.
I'm doing everything wrong here. Ah. Okay, we have to check out the new TV here.
An old television built in.
I'll turn the dial this time and see if it does anything. Probably not. Damn it. Maybe the gas canister?
A common gas canister.
Let's open the valve. See if we can get an explosion here.
It's rusted shut. I cannot open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
Okay, so there's something about the oil drum, the cannon, or the torso. The torso. Oh boy. I'm gonna run out of time here. Oh, it's blurred. It's like Iris doesn't want to see what's inside. Probably a body, I'm guessing.
What does this mean?
Oh,
Bullets?
bullets. Perfect.
They might be used for something.
Gee, I wonder what they could possibly be used for. Shoot and kill. Alright, well,
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
maybe we have to shoot the torso and not the TV, but it's all been about the animals.
A revolver.
So,
Real?
It appears that way.
okay, so let's put 1-6 and let's shoot.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Come on, Iba. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. I think that is hopefully the last one. All right. Because before it was concerned about, yeah, it was Iris seeing the bodies being killed, and now it's about the animals. Whoa, what? Wait, what? That's the politician. What the fuck? Well, I mean, we got some new information for sure. Iris A acquired. Okay. So is this gonna change how things go now? I still don't quite understand how this works. Like if we went back in time and we went back into Iris's psyche, or if, like, because I don't understand how we're able to do this. She's
What happened
alive.
during that somnium?
Okay, right. I guess it makes sense. We went back to the days. So maybe we are doing some time traveling.
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
Oh, boss, I can't look at you the same way.
But we're just as confused as you are.
At least this time it didn't show me being the potential killer. That's what happened last time.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
Like, kissing him.
That is a possibility.
Interesting. Interesting.
The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris... She must have met So Sejima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Sajima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird for Iris to be kissing like a 60-something-year-old man, though.
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
Iris
So we
clearly
don't
has a
know
thing
if
for older
Iris is
men.
sure.
First Date, and now So.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
I wouldn't be surprised if Iris knew him directly, because all the characters seem to be intermingled in some way. We were silent for a time. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Pewter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I gave my short reply and headed to the sink room next door. Well, at least
Being
she's
a
alive
sink when
this
I wasn't
time.
expecting it. You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign.
Yeah,
it.
under duress.
Anyway, Iris.
Hello, he's like, I'm
I'm
just gonna brush that. We're not gonna talk about that.
What?
Alright, do you know a politician named So Sajima?
Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
Alright, about the Nile message with Ota.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile.
Yeah, I can't remember if we got into this the last time we did this.
I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that.
Oh,
You
we
should
gotta...
ask him.
We're gonna bring Ota in here, aren't we?
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
With the same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Yeah, I think we are gonna bring him down here for an interrogation.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law Number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest. You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
He's like bested by a kid. Alright, well first we still have to ask her some questions. Do you remember your dream?
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sink does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Glad you finished that off with your head.
Inside my head?
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
Alright, I guess you bought a new cell phone.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
Oh, I want to look around first. There's a family photo. I know I always do this, where I just kind of get distracted about that thing in the Nile message. And she's like, I'm not talking about it.
Didn't I tell you? Ask Ota about it.
Is this your first time here?
Why does that matter? Do you want me to leave?
Have you ever met Ota's mother? Oh yeah, Ota's mother hates her, that's right.
Don't you have things to ask Ota? Hurry up.
Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen if the mom comes in down here and sees the devil woman here. Alright, I guess I should talk to Ota. Did I keep you waiting?
I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't stop imagining what dirty, perverted dojin plots you were acting out with her.
As long as I am in your eye socket, that won't happen.
Wouldn't happen anyway.
She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that?
God, I'm just surrounded by young smartasses.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Once again, we have that thing over his head about him sock puppeting accounts to defend Iris, so we can just hold that over his head.
Oh,
Ota.
will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and...
I've already looked at it.
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
Oh, are you gonna do the same thing that you did before? Where you distracted me in the bar and knocked me out? You totally are, aren't you? You son of a bitch. Date fell for it twice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, it's that creepy smile. And Iris just staring, like not even surprised. So that means that... Wait, that's gonna happen... Is that gonna happen again, the things afterwards? But just in a slightly different way? What is going on here?
Head is pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
And Ota's mom was in the living room the whole time, didn't come out once to check in on things?
Ota got me, didn't he?
Again.
He did.
Embarrassing.
He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know, but afterward, he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
Iris is just not shocked at all about what has happened. I would just... Oh. Oh, there's the mom.
You stay away from my boy!
What's going on here? Is she gonna attack the mom or something?
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
What? That was weird. She didn't even, like, react or anything?
Ota.
Well, okay.
Why didn't you chase them?
She's like, I'm an eyeball. Like, what can I do?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
Oh my god.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head.
Oh, I guess she could. Yeah, she turns into that little, like, squishy thing, doesn't she, I guess?
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm. but
Oh, it
this an
is.
emergency.
This is happening like
Found the
before.
killer. Well, just watch the
It
video.
is too. Oh shit. So
I sent the address to Iba.
I wonder if we're gonna be able to actually do anything differently this time. But it seems to be going almost exactly the same way. I just got knocked out in a different spot. And her eye's still taken out. She's okay.
Iris.
Well, they talked about the butterfly effect, right? So maybe by me going into the Somnium and changing things? Oh, is she destined to die every time, or can I actually save her? Because it did seem strange for, like, a character, a main character...
No, that's...
on the front of, you know, the packaging to be, like, killed off in the first 5 hours or so.
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed.
That sick bastard.
Okay, so it's going exactly the same way as before.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Okay, so this is a little different because before we saw her get killed on stream. So maybe things will change this time. Oh, okay, but she's still alive. He's not looking so great, but things have changed.
You okay?
But he's still alive too, okay.
Date,
Where did they go?
through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
It's like, I'll forgive you for that smack to the head.
Don't worry. Iris is alive.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Backup is en route to this location.
Unfortunate about the eye thing.
Date, pursue the culprit.
I mean, she could put an eye
Alright,
patch on.
I'm
That
on
could be
it.
part of her new look. She could make it work. Okay, I like this. I like that things have changed. We got the butterfly effect into a lot of things that I played. That seems to happen, doesn't it?
Any traces of the culprit?
So we're gonna get some new information here because Iris is alive, Ota's alive. We can get some testimony from them.
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
From this angle, it looks like you should be able to see up her skirt, but you can't. Not that I would want to. Whatever. Boss is hot. Don't lie. About Okiura Fishery, even though she's very
We
sus.
should ask Iba about that.
Yes, I have already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
Alright, I want to hear from a representative of Okira Fishery.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okayura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Oh yeah, Mizuki. That's right.
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that?
I like she called it out too. It's like, do you not even care about her? There's a lot on my mind. There's a lot going on.
Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
Okay, about Iris and Ota.
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed.
Oof,
Because
oof.
the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
Have you contacted Hitomi and Mayumi?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
At least we don't have. She doesn't have to deal with a dead daughter this time, and Mayumi dealing with a dead son.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she
good
might.
point. Good point.
Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
Wait, why are we asking about So?
So, Sejima? He was an Iris
Yeah, because
Somnium
it's not like last time where they found the body after the whole Iris and Ota thing.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
Oh, maybe he'll be dead, maybe he'll be alive. We'll see. Maybe we'll find him dead. Has CSI found anything at the warehouse?
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again.
Oh my gosh, I've got a lot of places to go. I gotta go see So, I have to go to the hospital, I have to talk to Mayumi, I have gotta go to the warehouse.
You might be able to
I have to go see Mizuki. Alright, well, we got a lot of places to check out, so we might as well get going.
Alright, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iba.
Roger that.
Alright, well let's check out the warehouse first.
Two cars.
These cars have been parked here since
That's
before
true.
3:17
That's
a.m.
right, they were there when I showed up.
One van and one station wagon.
Or wait, did someone run the plates on those? Probably stolen or something. Police officer. I asked him about the investigation, but there's been no progress.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Of course.
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on. The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
I know that, like, crime in Japan is pretty low, but man, oh man, like, I know that you go to a convenience store, you just run in for, like, a minute, but still. Ugh.
Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait!
Wait, oh,
I'll get
that's
the car.
right, that's right. That makes sense why that would be there. But why would he bring her to the fishery?
Ota's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gear shift.
That's the big question, is why here of all places would he bring her?
Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
Cold storage warehouse became the scene of a horrible crime this morning. Okira Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Are we gonna get to go inside? Warehouse is all in the line. The cops from the head office examined everything. I couldn't find anything useful. Forklift. There's nothing special about it. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. Okay, can I talk to this other police officer? No. So I'm at the warehouse, but I can't seem to actually go inside the warehouse.
Was there anything else found inside the
Okay.
car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone, the one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
Oh, wait. What?
What?
Whoa. Does that mean that his mom... Wait. Wait, what? How is that... No, because I was like, Ota's... What? Okay, because I was like, okay, so Ota and Iris's fingerprints are in the van, implying that he took the van, because how could he take the car? But then Ota stole the... Because I was thinking, like, if Ota took the car, then maybe his mom took the van and drove it here after them. But her fingerprints weren't there.
Ota got into the car and drove off.
I'm so confused.
The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
But Iris's fingerprints weren't there.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
I'm so confused.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
What? Okay.
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
Okay, we get to go inside the warehouse. Good. I was like, are we just going to ignore all that stuff in there? Is my favorite guy,
Wow, it's
Kagami,
cold in
here?
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
There's Kagami. We see each other a lot, don't we?
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
Really? You're both thinking the same thing? Don't let that stop you.
No, unfortunately I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet
I feel like Date might have a thing for him. The fact he's just asking about his family, talking about like, hey, we're seeing each other a lot lately.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret
Wow.
club together?
Wow, moving fast.
Hey, now you're talking.
It's like Date felt so bad about not remembering his name, he's trying to make it up to him.
You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
Oh, Iva, you little snitch.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
That must be Ota's blood. That's where he was stabbed and went down. Alright, any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Archie cold. Yeah, he looks a little cold as he's shivering and...
Some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires.
Oh, I could use that in the
That
winter.
keeps me warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Yeah, you look so cold. Doesn't seem like it's doing much.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing.
Well, it was
No
wearing a...
fingerprints have been found
They
at
were
the
wearing
scene
a
at
bear
all.
costume, so...
This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Nice cutting machine. It's been here a while, so it wasn't moved.
3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late. I have logged into
I wonder
the
what
Wi-Fi
was
in this
different this
warehouse.
time. The whole thing about the cars, that was definitely different from last time.
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
This is the workbench Iris is lying on. I can't find any clues here. Forklift, I don't see anything special about it.
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
Evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence at the scene. Alright. Cardboard box. Nothing in it. Wooden box on the shelf. It's empty. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. That must be Ota's blood. That's where he was stabbed and went down. Forklift is stopped. It looks like it hasn't been moved in years. I don't know if it has anything to do with what happened this morning. Okay, what am I missing here? What am I missing? Oh, a shadow. Oh, what's this? This definitely wasn't there last time.
There's something there.
You should go pick it up.
Thanks, Iba.
I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate. You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside.
Oh, Tate, so cute.
Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them.
This is the real reason he hasn't had a girlfriend.
Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue.
Maybe Date was here somehow.
Let's investigate further.
Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
Alright, so let's go to the Matsushita Diner.
Who might you be?
It's me, Kaname Date. We met yesterday. I gave you my card.
Oh.
Do you not remember me being knocked out on the floor of your diner this morning? Like...
So how can I help you?
It's Mayumi, Ota's mother. She has a picture frame next to her. About that photo.
Oh, this?
As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo towards me.
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns, so they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Yes, that's very nice, Mayumi.
Right, where is your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro. He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
So is she just like in denial that he's dead?
What? What is going on here?
She's like got some weird fugue state or something. She's being very secretive. Are you done packing?
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital?
Oh boy, she straight up is like, she is like in a weird fugue state.
My boy's fine. You You shouldn't say things
Does
like
she just
that to
go
a
into like a
mother.
deep denial if something happens to someone she loves? But then she's staring at the picture about last night.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Okay, she's straight up like either she is... her memories are all scrambled, or she is just straight up like lying to me.
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yes, a very nostalgic dream.
Mayumi, what is wrong with you? What kind of dream?
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. Ah, that's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Oh, is she lying? Because that's what we use that for, right?
Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue.
Oh,
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
okay.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness.
Oh, shit.
I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering
Oh,
from dementia.
no. Oh, that's so sad. Ota lost his father and his mom has dementia.
Dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
So she's not intentionally lying to me. She legit doesn't remember.
I see.
Maybe. Or maybe she is lying.
So
I don't
that's
know.
where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8
What?
years.
How are they making money then?
Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district.
So she's just in her own dream world where she's running a diner and she says her husband's just out, but he's been dead for 5 years?
It is not technically within the restricted area.
Oh, I wonder if the husband got sick from the you know, all that stuff that happened in that area.
However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park.
But yeah, how are they still running things?
Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming. And then, naturally...
Does Mayumi not notice that the store's closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Does she just make all this food and then it just goes to waste? Like, that's my big thing is how does she afford to live here? I imagine that the rent is pretty low, considering that, you know, it's a closed area, but still. I mean, it doesn't cost nothing. Mayumi stood and went to the kitchen.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
Okay, that was very interesting, and yet I'm still going to, Mayumi is in the kitchen. It looks like she's cutting vegetables or something. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the Tsujima residence. Right, I'm gonna talk to So, if he is still alive, if he hasn't been all cut up.
How did you
Well,
get in?
he's still here.
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
Good security. Good job. Good job not stopping me. Do you know Iris Sagan?
No, it's this girl.
I showed him the picture of Iris I had.
Cute.
What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
About so's alibi.
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
It's like we said, they said, can't trust the bodyguard's
How about
testimony.
from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Iba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several, but for some reason, they are all powered off.
Of
There is
course.
no image data for the past few days.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
Alright, what is your boss's relationship with the Kumakures?
I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality.
Sajima residence. Look around here, a garden lantern.
Well, that is strange. Why is Reika from the Cabaret Club over there?
That's a lantern. It doesn't look anything like her.
A pond.
Look, Iba, a giant salamander.
Mr. Sajima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
This is why sometimes it's good to look at things. Because sometimes you get those good interactions with Iba and Date. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. Alright, let's go ahead and let's talk to So instead of just looking at random things. Where were you at 3 a.m. this morning?
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
Do you know Iris?
I don't. Who is that?
I showed him the picture of Iris I had.
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
About your connection with the Kumakures.
I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Iba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You
Yeah,
won't get anything.
I
no
didn't
matter
really
what
get
you
anything
ask.
at all, except that the bodyguard thinks that Iris is cute.
So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay, I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
Does he have like a bunch of guns and stuff on him? Yeah, or one gun.
This guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Date's like, goddamn people and their knowledge of the law.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
Well, here I was thinking that this was going to take a super long time, but we're flying through through all these places we have to go check out. I want to talk to Ota about his mom. That was an unexpected thing, for sure. Oh.
Are you okay?
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
About your alibi.
Hitomi.
I mean,
What were
I
you doing
don't
around
think that
3
she
a.m.
tried to
today?
kill her daughter. I don't think Hitomi has anything to do with this.
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
It seems like he does. I mean, I understand he has to, like, really rule everybody out. Let's see if there's anything else to look at. Equipment used for monitoring vital signs. It measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. And very exciting testimony there. Okay, about Iris.
Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet.
Maybe she can get a cool eyeball like Date. They could be partners.
If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Watch this best friend somehow show up in some capacity related to all this.
While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
About Ota.
I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Ota saved Iris, didn't he? I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
About Ota.
Oda was actually one of my students.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man.
A little bit of an annoying turd, but he does have his strong points too.
He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well.
Speaking of his mother, I need to find out more about this mother, Mayumi.
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
This is definitely a better meeting than the last time when I talked to her and Iris was dead.
I should go.
But I'm looking at Hitomi, I'm just like, I don't understand though. We saw the thing from Falco about her dying years ago. I don't understand. We don't get to go see Ota? Okay. Alright, time to try and placate Mizuki. Just deal with preteen angst and anger.
Hey,
Oh my
Mizuki,
gosh, damn.
just take a break.
Damn, girl. She mad. How much weight is that? Wow.
I want to ask you something.
That is impressive. Shit, man. That thing's almost bigger than she is. Okay. I'm like, I can imagine Date just being like, I'm just gonna look at other stuff right now because I don't want to deal with her anger. I can't even look at anything else. Okay, so it's just Mizuki. Actually, I haven't seen this angle. So, okay, there's computer. Wait. There's not a whole lot to this place. Once again, very strange that there's just one bed. This place is very tiny. They don't pay him enough. He's got room for a workout bench, but not for another bed for either him or for Mizuki. Alright, about Ota and Iris. She's not gonna say anything, is she? She's giving me the silent treatment. Mizuki is still working her muscles. I know that they said that she was, like, developmentally, like, emotionally and mentally ahead of her peers, but physically as well, apparently. Yeah, you're mad at me, aren't you? Yeah, I'd say so. Where's the officer who dropped you off? Well, this'll be the quickest visit ever. Apologize.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
I love Mizuki, just, wow. No hesitation.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. No, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Okay, so now I can look around. Bench press. The weights are real iron. The total weight is... She's lifting 220 pounds. That is probably 3 times as much as she weighs. Not that I can actually bench that Mizuki can. Get good, scrub. Talk, yeah, Mizuki's right. About being sexist, she can definitely lift more than you. There's a corkboard on the wall.
You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you?
Weird videos.
Something about cuckoldry?
Ooh.
No.
Oh
Those are
my gosh.
husbandry videos.
Date, we are learning so much about you.
You know, like animal husbandry, raising livestock. Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission.
And don't look up what cuckoldry is, please, Mizuki. Speakers themselves are actually mostly hollow.
4 years ago, Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she?
Yeah, and I would scold her every time.
She hasn't done such childish things lately.
Good news for me.
You think so? I imagine that a part of you actually misses it.
Audio equipment for an autofile. Of course he's an autofile. He's just like, oh, he doesn't have a TV. He's just like, I don't need a TV. I just have my music. Once again, all the space for this. Understandably, you know, it's like if he likes his music good, but like, dude, get another bed. Come on. 3-seat sofa I always also use as a bed. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Mizuki took over my bed. 1-seater sofa. Like, at least if you're gonna get a sofa, is it at least a pullout? Bed, Mizuki sleeps there every night. Alright. Let's actually talk to Mizuki here. Mizuki's sitting on the bench. Alright, where's the officer who dropped you off?
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs? I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
Oh my god. What is this
I
conversation?
suppose you are what they call a tit man.
Oh my god. I love when Mizuki shows up because it means we're gonna have just weird conversations like this.
Okiura Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
What kind of person was your grandpa?
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Yup. And then, Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Huh?
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands.
I just love Mizuki because in some aspects she's just very, like, mature and headstrong, but then you just hear that childlike aspect of her, too.
And then, Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
That can't be true. But there's a part of me that's thinking, maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seems superhuman. Did you see the amount of weight she was lifting? I'd believe her grandpa was an incredible man. about Ota and Iris.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night. Ota is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy.
Iris and Ota came out of it okay. They'll both live.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Alright, say goodbye.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait, you're leaving me again?
She's gonna want to come with, isn't she?
I'm coming with you.
Yep.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong.
We know she's strong. Dude, we know she is. She'll just flip people, no problem.
You know how strong I am, right?
Is that like an actual, like, is she secretly some sort of superhuman? That she's like probably like 80 pounds, if that, and she can lift 220 pounds. Like, is there something to her? Is she a cyborg?
You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
They are saying he is, like Date did say Mizuki is almost superhuman sometimes, so maybe. I wouldn't be surprised at this game if she was like some sort of like cyborg or something. It was 1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school.
Hey, what happened? Who did this to you?
Some kids at school, 5 or 6 of them. They said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy. And they teased me. And I got mad and I told them to go away and they hit me.
Tell me their names. I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem. Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
Oh, okay.
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger. Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
Alright, a training dummy. Let's see, let's look around here a little bit more. Guardian dog. A lantern. Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Alright, let's talk to Mizuki. The key to victory is to kill the heart. Mental preparation is important. Your everyday life is of dire importance. Being quick to act is crucial. I'll say mental preparation. I might have to say all those things,
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club.
And then he loses his money.
Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Amazing.
Yeah, I see. Actually, no. That's stupid. Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
And then Mizuki went to school and killed 6 people because she just didn't stop. Being quick to act is crucial.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
That is a respectable answer. But no, the way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master.
Your everyday life is of dire importance.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark. The blowing of the wind through the trees.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
And how did this fast forward to her being able to lift all that weight?
And how about we do a baseline test?
Well, he did say that she was special, so maybe she's just strong right off the bat.
Huh? How?
Well, let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
First, close your eyes and
Like, she's gonna take him out, isn't she? She's just gonna punch him and, like, knock him down.
Exactly. Then, punch forward.
Oh, shit! Okay. Oh god, that's a horrifying face. Jesus. I hate that. Wow. What?
How is that? You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
But never ever strike your master. That is a must. Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then?
No, I can't take you with me.
Why not?
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes.
Promise?
I promise. Let's go, Iva.
Where to?
Yeah, where are we going? Oh, the Abyss headquarters, okay. Surprised we haven't gone to talk to Ota at all. Get his testimony, but maybe he's already down there. I don't know if he would have been released from the hospital by now.
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Alright, about so...
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
I guess in Japan, one gun is seen as heavily armed. America could be like, that's adorable.
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
About Mayumi.
Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume. But...
she doesn't have any memories of that night, or so she says.
She might not remember.
correct.
About Mizuki.
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery. Currently, It seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
Any other information?
There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse.
Oh yeah, we never got to ask Mayumi about that, did we?
Fingerprints were found on it.
Whose?
Mayumi
Ah,
Matsushima's.
damn it. I forgot to ask, but we got that. So she was at the warehouse.
What?
Literally at the warehouse.
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu. This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts
Right?
straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Thank you, Iva.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night.
Maybe they all left together. I don't know why they would all leave together in the van. And then maybe Mayumi took the van. Except there was no fingerprints of Mayumi's in the van, which would be weird because it's like it's their van. You think that her fingerprints would be on it. I'm still so confused.
And that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Alright.
Ota, however, seems like
Hey,
he's
there
gone
we
now.
go. Let's talk to him.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
You know who didn't feel good? Me, when you hit me with that walk, you little shit. I still remember that.
Good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Boss got right to business after introducing herself. I don't know why, but Ota seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, maybe it was the high from surviving a life or death situation, or maybe it was because he saved Iris.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, his eyes, he's bugging. He is bugging. Why'd you come here? I'm keeping my eye on you,
I'm
boss.
kind of interested in Ota.
In me?
Not like
You
that.
protected the woman you love. That's not easy to do.
Maybe boss is into him. Maybe she likes younger guys.
I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Hero?
Little? I'm 24.
To me, you're still little. I'll leave this to you, Date.
Okay, did you find any new clues?
If I did, I would have told you already.
Boss, there's a lot of stuff you've been keeping from me, so I don't know that for sure. Alright, about the walk. Yeah, let's bring this up first.
Oh, yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again.
We'll see. We might have to do this again, where you might hit me again in another timeline.
I swear on Ganesha.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Did you hear about Iris?
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
You're saying it's a he for sure. Oh,
Ota's body temperature is rising.
he's
He's
lying.
embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
Who stabbed you? That's the important question.
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity. Hey, Date, I don't think I can sleep by myself tonight. Will you sleep with me?
What?
Why
What?
me?
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Oh, old. Damn. Have you seen her? She's looking fine. Okay, I know she's like 42, but come on.
Old woman?
Boss is like, I don't like this kid anymore. Amazing. Equipment used for monitoring vital signals. It measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature. Now I want to like see what else is here just so I can hopefully get another funny thing like that. That was amazing. LCD TV.
Hey, Date, when are you planning on leaving? The good stuff is gonna come on soon.
Okay, first you want me to sleep with you and now you want me to leave. You're giving me mixed signals, bud.
You're not watching that tonight.
You guys can watch cuckold videos together about that thing on Nile.
That's...
There we go. We'll get him while he's drugged up and maybe a little vulnerable.
Sorry.
Damn it.
I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
I love that I still have that over him.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Oh, and we're gonna bring up the chocolate. Are we gonna straight up say, like, your mom was there? I took the chocolate out of my pocket and showed it to Ota.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it? You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
What happened after you left Matsuhita Diner?
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away. I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car.
Oh, I'm wondering if maybe the mom showed up and stole the van and drove it to the fishery, so he panicked and he stole that car from the parking lot to follow them.
But then I heard Tessa
Yep,
screaming.
I bet that's what happened.
Ota, help! I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away. I looked around and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
Oh shit, wait a minute. Was the person in the polar bear outfit, was that his mom? And she was trying to kill Iris? But then Ota got stabbed. She would never stab Ota.
Yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel.
And it would make sense if the mom was I don't know if it's her, where she got the polar bear costume from. But if she was wearing the polar bear costume when she stole the van, that would explain why her fingerprints weren't there.
I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station.
And that was the same time that the mom was buying that chocolate at the other convenience store. Okay, after stealing the station wagon.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but...
Maybe that's why he's being all secretive. Maybe he knows that his mom was behind it and is trying to protect her.
I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought, after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
Alright, after running into the warehouse.
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
The identity of the polar bear. He keeps saying he.
Just to make absolutely
I guess
certain,
that's the
you didn't see
assumption
who
is
was in the suit?
whenever, I hate to say it, but whenever like a crime is perpetrated, if you can't see the identity, I think a lot of people automatically go to a man.
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Can we check to see if he's lying?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Yep, you're lying.
Come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
It's definitely to do with his mom. About that thing.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after.
Oh, okay. Let's get into this.
This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Oh.
Iris was driving it?
What? Okay.
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh! Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you.
Okay, and that was the night that he was found dead,
After
right?
that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
Right. Let's get into more detail about this.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer. And if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
What is going on here?
That's the big question I have with this game. What is going on?
Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Oh, X-ray. Let's see here. Oh. Oh, shit. What? 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 Oh, no. Oh, I think I know what that is. I'm pretty sure that is the knife from the crime scene. And if you remember when Mayumi was talking about the knife that she got from Ota and her husband, it's probably her knife because she said it's got the floral print on it, and he knew. Oh my God, Ota! So he knew that was his mom, and he's trying to protect her. Shit, but that's my thing. It's like, if that was his mom, why would she stab him?
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
I bet that's what it
any
is.
case,
I
you know
don't.
what you have to do
I
now.
don't think he's gonna try and attack anyone. I think he's hiding evidence.
I know.
Damn. Oh, it looks just. Never mind. It looks just like
What you're doing?
Shut up!
It looks like a normal knife.
Just let me go!
I was thinking it would have a floral print on it, but I guess not.
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it.
She just had that on her?
Can't question him like this.
She probably just took that from like somewhere nearby.
You can still get information.
We're gonna sync with him. Yes.
Inside his head.
There we go. Alright guys, what, not quite as wild as the last episode, but still pretty crazy that we were actually able to go back and change things and actually save Iris and Ota, and even so, managed to survive, but a lot of questions still. The whole thing about Mayumi, with the dementia, acting all strange, the situation where it seems like Ota is keeping information from us. I have my prediction that his mom had something to do with trying to kill Iris, and he's trying to cover it up for her. He's trying to save his mom. But then that leads the question of, like, why did his mom attack Ota? Why? I thought the knife was going to for sure be like that specific knife that the mom had. And if that's the case, if she is behind it, what does that mean for the first time this happened? Was that also Mayumi, or was that a completely different person? But yeah, looks like we're going to be checking out, going into Ota's mind. We are going to be doing another Somnium and try and get some more information and see what the heck is going on. Another really good episode, and it's just really cool that, like, the paths can change, and it changes, like, everything. It changes the fates of people, life and death. So that was pretty cool. So I'm excited to find out what we get out of the Somnium and see if my prediction is correct. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Until then, bye. Special thanks to my top tier patrons: Nana, Sparky, Jared Fan, Joel Ostman, Harry Gazif, Pirate, Pancake G, Asborn Kennedy, and Icognito.